think that's all of them.
You must get out of here. Those things will reactivate any moment now.
Yeah, sounds good. Wait, you're coming too, right?
Chief, we need you to return with us. Why were you here for so long? What have you been doing all this time?
I stayed behind in order to restore his data.
Restore his data? What do you mean?
Tell me, have you defeated Arcturus yet? I see.
We didn't stand a chance against it. But we think we can defeat Arcturus if you fight alongside us again.
Yeah, plus as soon as it appeared, the void started to spread really quickly. So we need to do something fast or there won't be a world left to save. We need you and Saidu to help us defeat Arcturus.
Where is Alcor?
Miyako-chan's holding him captive with the dragon stream. Without you, we've got no way of rescuing him.
Who's this Miyako person?
Chief Miyako Hotsuin is the current head of the Hotsuin family, and of Gyps. In this world, at least. So, you don't know who she is either.
It seems we encountered more than a few unforeseen complications. Miyako Hotsuin, huh?
I apologize for calling you Chief Yamato. It's disrespectful, but we agreed it was less confusing.
What? That's all right. Damn it, Alcor. I left him in charge of defending you all. Useless trash.
Anyhow, with Saidu out of commission, we're in a bit of a bind here.
Very well. Acknowledged. However, I am unable to leave this place.
What? But why?
If I leave, he will cease to exist. I'm sure you have experienced some of the symptoms already.
Do you mean the way his body keeps fading in and out?
It is happening because his data within the Akashic record is damaged. The data in that record dictates every event that occurs in the world. When someone's data is damaged, their very existence is in jeopardy. And his data is degenerating even as we speak. I stayed here to try and repair it. If I abandon this, his data will become fully corrupted.
And what happens if it's fully corrupted?
His existence will be purged from the origin, and he will simply cease to be. If that happened, it would be permanent. Even regressing the world would not bring him back.
Permanent? You gotta be joking, right?
Why? Why is this happening to him?
The Triangulum are behind it. They are attacking his data in the record.
So that's why the anomalies were happening when we fought Spica and Arcturus.
The corruption will continue as long as the Triangulum still exist. If I had not been here to restore it, he would have disappeared long ago. That is why he was absent in the previous world. The Triangulum actually began disrupting his data during that regression.
That's the world in which we were killed by Arcturus. So there really was a second regression. This world is our third. We don't actually remember much of the middle world. All we can really recall is our demise at Arcturus's hands. All the other...
You have no memory of the interim world? It must be an effect of regression. Or maybe Arcturus targeted data related to your memories in the record.
Chief, what happened in the second world?
Where should I begin? After we defeated Polaris, Alcor took his place on the heavenly throne and regressed the world. However, our friend here was not present in the new world. That was when the Triangulum invaded. It was unexpected, even for Alcor and myself. We suspect there is something in the Akashic record we were unaware of. Either that, or Polaris was correct about our species, and the these new invaders also wanted us gone. The rest of us managed to fight off Spica and Denebola, but Arcturus brought us down one by one. Okor and I managed to destroy it, but only after you had all died and the world was on the verge of collapse.
Our dream.
Despite our victory, it was still the end of humanity. And so, Alcor and I decided to regress the world once again. I salvaged what data I could about our friend, and I began repairing the record.
Yamato Hotsuin. Yamato Hotsuin, this is not the end of your potential. If you wish, we can regress the world once again. Should we do so, another unexpected outcome may occur, just like the Triangulum invasion of this regression. You may also choose to sustain this world. You have successfully slain the Triangulum, though the cost was high. Which do you choose, Yamato Hotsuin?
The world is scarred. There is nothing left for us here. It's incomplete. The world is missing all its data. This is not what I hoped for humanity. Alcor, we must regress a second time. And you and I will make things perfect.
I see. So that is the sort of world you desire. Still, I must warn you. Even after this regression, the Shining One shall not be resurrected. His data is far too damaged.
Then I'll remain here and repair the damage. That means I will not be around in the new world, for a time. Alcor, you must guide them in my absence.
As you wish, Yamato Hotsuin. I shall endeavor to do so, as their friend and yours.
And that is why you exist now, in this world thrice repeated. I have been continually manipulating the astrolabe to restore your data. The astrolabe is an apparatus that allows me to manipulate data in the Akashic record. We are technically inside it. This whole area itself is part of the astrolabe. This is where the administrator re-engineers the Akashic record. I have been using it to salvage and restore your damaged data. Save those things until we actually deal with Arcturus. Besides, I merely wagered on a certain potential.
So, let me just clear this up. The Astro... whatever... can't someone else just do it? I mean, I could take your place, you return to the real world, solve the problems, yeah?
The astrolabe can't be operated by humans. I can only manipulate it with the dragon stream, but even then, I don't have full control. It is meant for beings like Alcor or the administrator.
Can't we just pause it? Just for a little bit? You could go with us, and if his body starts getting all glitchy again, you can just come back and fix it.
That is impossible. The moment I leave, the astrolabe will cease all activity.
Cease activity? What do you mean, Chief?
As I said before, this entire place is just a part of the machinery. Every other part of the astrolabe has been locked down and ceased all functions. This area is only functional because I am constantly manipulating it. So the moment I leave, it will be shut down and sealed off. We would be locked out indefinitely. I would be unable to resume my task to restore his data.
But sir, what exactly causes the astrolabe to shut down?
I would assume Arcturus is behind it. It is trying to prevent humans from tinkering with it. If you are able to destroy Arcturus without me, then I will no longer need to mend his data, and I can leave the Akasha Stratum.
Is that the potential you were talking about? The risk you took? If we'd been able to defeat Arcturus on our own, you'd be able to come back and there'd be no chance he'd disappear. That's the world you wanted, isn't it? No one mysteriously missing, fading.
Who knows?
But how are we supposed to do that? How are we supposed to defeat Arcturus? None of our attacks work against that monster.
Human attacks are ineffective. Only the Dragon Stream, or creatures such as Alcor, can harm it. Since I am unable to leave, Alcor is your only hope. You must negotiate Alcor's release with this Miyako Hotsui.
I seriously doubt Miyako's just gonna release him. What are we gonna do?
Even should I stop the restoration, it won't be immediate. Several hours, I would say. You should be fine within that time. Wait, you aren't suggesting I go back with you and help fight Arcturus, are you? If we bested Arcturus within that window, the corruption in your data would be halted. There would be no threat of your disappearing. But if we were unsuccessful, you would be permanently lost. Negotiating with Miyako for Alcor's release would really be the more logical plan. Yet you would prefer to have me return to our world. Is that what you want? Arcturus is a powerful adversary. Are you sure I cannot change your mind? I see. We only have one chance. Don't let me down.
Thank you, Yamato.
Yeah, man. Thanks. I'm counting on you again.
There's no reason to thank me. I would not have agreed with this plan if I didn't think you were all strong enough to carry it out. Now that our mission is clear, there isn't a moment to waste. Those things we defeated will reactivate soon.
Guys, they're moving again.
We must get out of here and move on to Arcturus immediately.
Yeah, got it.
Status report.
Yes, sir. First, we have a damage report on the surrounding regions.
It's just like old times. I knew we were missing something.
It's nice having Yamato back. High horse and all.
Now that's the Gyps Chief we know and love.
Totally.
Quiet, both of you.
Sorry, ma'am.
Next, an update on Arcturus. It shut down all operations after our last encounter. With Chief Miyako out of action, Gyps is not making any effort to engage it just yet. Next item, the Void. It's spreading at an even faster rate than previously. We believe Arcturus' shutdown is related to the increase in speed. It may simply be focusing all efforts on spreading the Void.
That thing hasn't moved in hours, but it's still slowly kicking humanity's butt. Damn it, it sucks so much.
Moving on. Psyduke is being held under the Sky Tower. If we need him to defeat Arcturus, then he should be our top priority. That is my report, Chief Yamato.
Good work, Sako. We now have a clearer understanding of the situation. Anything else?
About his body, Chief. It's stable at the moment. But you said it won't be long before his data is fully corrected in the Akashic record.
Correct. He will likely disappear even before the void consumes the world. We must stop Arcturus before that happens.
You see, that's what's bugging old Joe. So the Triangulum want to destroy his data in the Akashic record, yeah? But they're also here, destroying the world. How are they doing both?
You want to know the relationship between his data and the Triangulum?
Look, the problem is you have this infantile view of their existence in a pluralistic sense. The Akasha stratum and our world exist on different strata, but they aren't discrete units of existence. In reality, a poor choice of words, I admit, the Akashic record and this world are also the same. Not identical, mind you, but we, the world, the Triangulum, all exist metaphysically, as data. So the Triangulum that exist in this world exist in their corporeal form, but that is not their only form. They also exist in an information form, a sort of data-driven existence, attacking the Akashic record. And that activity translates to a physical form, which, we determined, is just one manifestation of their existence. It's so nice having at least one rational mind here.
So the watered-down version, Arcturus is attacking your data. Simply put, we stop Arcturus, we stop the anomaly in your body. The issue is time. We need to hurry before your data is completely destroyed. The astrolabe has ceased to function indefinitely. I can no longer repair the damage myself. Precisely. That is one of its functions.
So the astrolabe controls the Akashic record, right? And that's cool, but what is it exactly?
Let's see. Think of the Akashic record as a disk drive, with every phenomenon in the world on it. The astrolabe is the computer that you plug the disk drive into. It is the ultimate supercomputer that can make anything possible as long as the world exists within the realm of the Akashic record. It can rewrite data, alter history, regress the timeline of our world.
That's amazing!
I was only using a fraction of its potential to repair his data. When beings such as Alcor control it, the possibilities are literally infinite. But it has shut down now. Alcor's aid, the astrolabe's reactivation. Only when these two tasks are accomplished can we finally release the full potential of the astrolabe. And then, we can regress the world once more to before all this chaos.
Then we need to hurry up and rescue Psyduke and kick Arcturus' butt!
Doing so will prevent him from disappearing. And it is essential to saving the world as a whole. Having Alcor on our side in the coming battle will give us a critical advantage. We must rescue him at once. We don't have much time left. This meeting is adjourned. Rendezvous at the Sky Tower.